On everybody, this was a strange start. How everyone is doing? Everybody is okay, everybody is kicking and alive. Please let me know in the chat because I'm very curious to hear. Okay, we are going to start with a couple of things, but first of all I need from you to write in the chat if you can hear me, because that's pretty important. I want to make sure that you can hear me. I'm not talking to myself, obviously. Let's see here what is happening here. Okay, actually I'm going to check myself because you guys don't want to write in the chat. I mean, I know that I need to wait a bit more, but in the meantime I was thinking that today we are going to talk a bit about Bitcoin, because we have quite a few interesting things which we need to talk about. We are also going to check the price. We will check EGLD because we had a very weird, strange pump, and I don't know. I don't know what is going to happen or why that happened. There are a couple of analyses, you know, exchanges, but I am not 100% sure about them. So we will check where EGLD is going, and in the meantime, I will just check if you can guys hear me. So let's see. And it's an ad. YouTube just put automatic ads on live streams, and it's not even skippable ads. I am very furious about this. However, we will just push through, and in 4 seconds I can check if there is a voice or not. So let's see. Okay, audio is great. Everything is good. Everything is fine. Therefore, we can start. So today we will discuss about Bitcoin, we will discuss about EGLD, we will discuss about XDay, and if you guys want, we will check also on some altcoins on the multiversx ecosystem, because I think it's very important. Now, I still want to know whether you can hear me or not, so please do write it in the chat, because it's quite important. Now, I'm just gonna drag this a bit. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen here. Yes, great. And I am going to start to do some Bitcoin analysis. I'm just gonna pull this here. Okay. No chat. Why don't you write in the chat? I will just send you a message. Write in the chat. Is it working? All okay. Thank you very much. Oh, okay. Bogdan. All okay. Nice. I will just clear. Okay, and this doesn't want to disappear. I'm also experimenting with a couple of new stuff, but we will just ditch this for a second. Okay, so Bitcoin's price, that's the most important right now. That is where we are looking. That is what we want to know, what is happening. And this time frame is too small, so we are going to go on nicely on the daily, because as you can see, I mean, weeks and weeks ago, I put this red line. And in the meantime, please also write in the chat from what device you are watching me, because I think most of you are watching me from a phone. And if that is true, then I will try to make everything a bit bigger. Just zoom in a bit. So write in the chat what device you are using. Okay, so Bitcoin's price is in a sideways. It's very boring. It's almost worse than when it's dropping, because at least we have some kind of an interesting movement. However, we don't have right now. And what I want to highlight is that another drop might be incoming. Laptop. Okay, laptop is great. So probably you can see my screen pretty good. Well. So why am I saying this? And just the other day I was called out for being a kindergarten chartist, which it's true, by the way, because this is not financial advice. I learned everything in the kindergarten, so be careful. However, what I can see on the chart right now is a very interesting formation, and that formation is a bearish divergence. Now, how you can spot that and what that means? Usually when you have two spikes like this, and in the meantime the RSI is the other way around, from here to there, this is, ladies and gentlemen, a bearish divergence. It means that there is no trend pivot, or it is a trend pivot from high to low. It will go down. Therefore, whenever I see lots of bullishness in short term, because we will discuss about long term as well, whenever I see lots of bullishness, lots of we are going to go to the moon from here, I don't think so. There are many reasons why this won't happen, so we are going to touch on a couple of them. First of all, as you probably read or heard or saw, the Fed just said that they are not going to raise interest rates right now. They are going to pause it, but they might raise again this year because the inflation just went up in the last CPI reading. Now, that doesn't really mean anything. I mean, it doesn't really mean anything. It means a lot, and if they raise another step the rates, then it will bankrupt lots of companies and maybe banks and everything. However, right now for us, for Bitcoin, it doesn't mean much. Usually, strange, but when the rate hikes are paused, there is also a recession, there is also a very big crash on the stock market, which actually I kind of can see how everything is just react to that, because I am just, for example, I'm checking Rolls-Royce because I invested here and it just went to the peak, did like a bullish divergence, went down. Nvidia obviously was overbought, it did like couple of X's, so it was time. CEO, everybody who had stocks or held stocks of Nvidia in the company sold. Therefore, this was something which could have been or was expected. However, the S&P 500, and this is the 4 hours, so we will switch to daily, which is actually the same, already shows very important signs of it wanting to go down. Now, I'm not saying that crypto will also go down, because they say that when this recession is coming, when everything will just crash, commodities will shine, gold will go up, silver will go up, and we hope that Bitcoin will also go up. However, I am not 100% yet. I don't think that just right now everybody is, or Bitcoin in everybody's eyes is already a commodity like gold. Therefore, I am very careful with this. In the meantime, we can see that Bitcoin's dominance is pretty bullish. As you can see, we are going up. It just confirmed an important support, which wasn't broken for a very long time, actually since May. And it seems that we are heading towards this point, this 59-60%. What that means? It means that if this Bitcoin dominance is going up, then even though probably Bitcoin will have some small bleedings, it might just drop down a bit, and it might go to 24,000 or maybe even 20,000. The altcoins will properly bleed. So if anybody here in trading, be careful, obviously. But I think the shorts are now the winning tickets for some profits. Right now, honestly, I'm shorting EGLD. We will go there as well. So what I'm expecting here, I think if Bitcoin drops to 24 something, it will very easily go even lower. Right now, as you can see here, we have some very interesting and important supports. If I would just put here like a line, if we break lower than that, the next one is here. It's 19,600 or 20,000. We have here quite a lot of volume, and probably it will catch the price. However, the analysts and the traders who are not invested, and this is very important, okay, because usually I try to watch analysis about Bitcoin by people who are not in crypto, okay? Day traders, because day traders, they are unbiased, okay? And if they don't hold, if they don't hodl, they are unbiased. And for them, it's really the same whether it is going up or down, because they make their bread anyways. Now, in the meantime, if you don't hear me or anything is bad, please let me know in the comments, because I am trying to monitor here everything seems fine, connection is excellent, so yeah, I think we are good. So what we are waiting, EGLD will be the next BTC but evolved. We will go there as well, because I think that is a very interesting topic. I'm just gonna spend 5 more minutes on Bitcoin and we will go to EGLD. So what I wanted also to show you, and that is, this is not what I wanted to show you. What I wanted to show you is this, okay? Because I am very interested and I'm very curious, you know, about where we are in a bull market. Are we in a depression? Are we going down? Is everybody, I don't know, leaving crypto? That wouldn't be so bad. You know, we would need like an inflection point. We would need like a very big pain, because right now I don't see it. I think everybody is hopeful. Everybody is very optimistic about Bitcoin's price and the crypto market, and everyone is waiting for the halving and for the bull run. Now, there are two things which actually like contradict each other. One, timing is perfect. The price is following the timing. The price is, I mean, the bull market, the cycle is in time. You can see it's the red one here. We are actually on time. Nothing has changed comparing to the other cycles. Therefore, everybody can expect that we are gonna go and we are gonna have the halving, and then from there we are gonna go parabolic and we will see the God candles. On the other hand, usually when everybody expects something and there are some mass expectations from the market does something very, very different. So what I'm thinking here is that something will happen, something different, okay? It might happen, from my point of view, that the bull run comes earlier, okay? Now we will have ETFs, and now we will have big institutions, we will have regulations, and we will have so many things which Bitcoin or the crypto ecosystem didn't have until now. Therefore, it might happen that the bull run, the cycle will be artificial, very artificial. However, I think the basics will not change, meaning that when Bitcoin will become overbought, when it will become too expensive to buy, it might happen that we will just drop as we dropped before. So in the next halving, I don't really expect, to be honest, a big change. Maybe a bit of a shift in the peak of the bull run. Maybe we will have even a longer bear market. It depends how you know, people just come in, for how much time they will hold the ship for them, you know, before it departs, stuff like that. So I'm very curious what will happen. I'm following this very vigilant, and yeah, I am very curious how it's going to be. This is another chart, same thing. We are on time. Movements and price actions are quite similar. You can see here the max pain zone on which was the FTX, and we had also on other cycles as well. We pumped, we went up, not as much as in 2019, and then and then we had a dip, which we are expecting to have just before the halving, or at the halving, or it will be after the halving, who knows. And then hopefully we will see the God candle. Okay, I already see that there are discussions about EGLD, so should I just go forward and talk about EGLD? I think I should, because that's the next one anyways. So yeah, let's discuss about EGLD. First of all, and before we go to the Google Cloud and telecom and so much, what do you guys think about this very nice spike? About this? Because it was quite strange, I think. Now, I posted a video 2 days before this, and I said, I drew some triangles, and I said that, okay, we might have a price target of 27 something. You can find it, it was just 2 videos away, or 1 video away, my last one, I think. And yeah, magic happened, and it went up. However, it wasn't exactly true, or it wasn't as the triangle predicted. You can see here, because this was kind of the prediction, because it went down. So if anybody would have wanted to you know, trade this as I did here, you see, and I entered here a trade, which and it took me out. So before I could be profitable, because maybe it would have been a profitable trade, and the reason you see it's because it was on the 15 minutes. It took me out. Now, I did not expect this big candle, to be honest, and I think the fact that I think $100,000 moved the price this much is good and bad. There is potential to explode easy. Yes, there is potential to explode easy, and that is called trading volume. Okay, low trading volume, that is what it's called, and short liquidations. Obviously that might have been a big short squeeze. Everybody was expecting EGLD to go down. I mean, it is pretty easy to see that. I mean, if I go back to daily, oh my god, I have so much shit on this chart. If I go here, let's delete something which I don't need. Then it was pretty easy to see that the price was clearly rejected from this bearish pattern, from this falling wedge. I'm sorry, from this bullish pattern, because this is a falling wedge. So this should have been bullish if the price broke out here. And yeah, probably, maybe everyone shorted it. I saw actually good analysis from xPortal. I don't know how it's pronounced, by the way. He's French, so yeah, my French is like a potatoes. But he did an analysis, and he followed up on 2 exchanges actually about the flow. I believe there was so Bogdan says, I believe there was an investor, not a market maker move. I also think so. I do think so, because market makers don't move like this. Market makers don't liquidate like this. Okay, market makers do something like this. Okay, let's go back a bit to the Bitcoin's price, and we go to the 4 hours. So these smaller wicks are the market makers. Okay, because market makers don't invest that much money. Market makers just try to push up the price, and they want to see whether the 1 second, guys, because I just saw that my face is not in the right position. Okay, it should be okay now, I guess. Never mind. So the market makers don't push the price this much. The market makers are just trying to push it a bit higher to test whether the retail wants to buy. You know, if the retail just FOMOs in, if they jump on, if the bigger investors, the bigger traders will just say, okay, it is going up, because that's how they make, okay, the price. If the market makers push the price just a bit up, and the traders start to long it, for example, then obviously they will be liquidated, and that's how it works. Market makers, I think, okay, I think it's only my humble opinion, they don't do this big pump and down. I think we can call this pump and down. X money, we will go on, we will talk about that as well when we talk about the X day stuff, because we will also talk about the X day, you know, what is happening, what is the agenda, and who is going to speak. I already saw that there is the Google Cloud and Telecom. We will discuss about that as well. Okay, so from my point of view here, next steps, what is happening, and where the price is going, for me it's pretty easy, pretty clear. We are in a downtrend. Okay, this was a huge rejection, if the price would have just confirmed, you know, this $26, and that's what I also tweeted, that if the price confirms this $26, if it remains above somehow there, you know, that will just give the people, the retail investors kind of a sign or a hope that, okay, the market structure is broken, because that's what you can see here. It's a market structure, it is going down, and this one broke it. Okay, so the downtrend continues, but in order to confirm that the downtrend continues, now the price needs to go and break this support, okay? Until we reach this point and we break it, and even if it's a wick, doesn't matter. So if it doesn't go lower than this, if it starts to hover here and maybe starts to uptrend, this could be a very, very important sign and a very serious sign of a trend pivot, okay? So it might happen that this pump and dump just save the trend. I don't know. It depends what will happen. Obviously, it will depend what Bitcoin is doing. It will depend whether investors are gonna sell or not. So it's like lots of things are in play here in the cards. I don't know. Now there are some allegations. I think some nameless and faceless people are writing on Twitter that the company is selling EGLD. We don't know. They might. I mean, they do need to pay their employees, you know, in order to go forward. So I have no idea. But yeah, if we don't break this $22, then there is a very high chances. There are very high chances that we just saw a trend pivot and we are going to start to go up. Okay, I need to check some comments. It's obvious the multiversx is preparing for the next bull market to be the best in technology and shardings, okay? Shards, and to improve block time for 2 seconds, not for 6 seconds, yes. Obviously they are preparing, obviously they are building. I am still not 100% happy with the marketing. However, and anytime I think about something, I also have like a contradiction to myself, you know? That is the funny part. Because obviously everyone is screaming, hey, marketing. But if I look at my Twitter, if I look at anybody else's Twitter, if I look at my YouTube channel, if I look at engagement, you know, there are no people to do marketing for, okay? I think we need to acknowledge that. And whenever I say that, hey, marketing, it just pops in my head that who are going to be the ones who will listen or who will watch that video? Because right now, people who are here, they are core team, okay? They are just the tough core team who don't need marketing. We don't need marketing. Nobody needs to tell me the potential of EGLD or the importance of Bitcoin or what Ethereum is doing, you know, and why it is bad or good. Nothing will happen in building after. Yes. And nothing is coming overnight, obviously. So yeah, this is the thing about marketing as well. However, I was very, and let's talk about X money, okay, for a second. I was very, very upset with how the cards were distributed and how they didn't just give a shit, okay? Because I think that could have been that could have been much more strategic. That could have been distributed to many other people. Maybe they will do it. I don't know. Maybe and on X day, I mean probably on X day, they will just announce that okay, X money is now it's ready for deployment for everybody. You can use it. You can request it, and you will get it obviously. And maybe they will start to give it out to influencers. Maybe they will start to give it out to people who can do some marketing, who can, you know, share the knowledge, because that would be very important, I think. And that is, I mean, the best marketing usually is your product, okay? And xPortal, even though it's the best wallet, I think, in the world, and I think I don't say it often enough, but it's the best wallet I had, and I mean, I have. And if I just check right now my phone, I have like 5, I think. Let's see. I have Exodus, I have Trust Wallet, I have the MetaMask obvious, I have Ultimate, I have Phantom. So yeah, xPortal with its features, you know, with its complexity, with the UI, UX, it's easily the best wallet. However, it seems that since people are not coming in for crypto, it's very hard. It's very hard to make it popular. It's very hard to push it in people's face. Sorry. Okay. So what is going to happen on X day? I'm not going to go through all the agenda, okay? We are just gonna just grab a chapter and maybe we'll talk about it. In the meantime, if you have any comments, just let me know. So obviously the first day will be about builders. We can see that multiversx internet scale protocol, it will be a spotlight of Atom, of AshSwap, X Exchange, Sense Forfeit Cantina Royale, ICI Bucharest. This is the institution of not technology, it's the research department, digital research or something like that. Soxno, I don't know how it's pronounced. Do you guys know how Soxno is pronounced? I think it's Saxno, but hope that I don't lose my monetization here. So okay, so first day will be about builders. Everybody will have their keynote. Everybody will tell us what they are working on, what they want to release, what they are planning to bring to the table for the next bull market. I think the next bull market will be a huge topic, and I think it might be a bit too early, because I am kind of convinced that we will see some blood on the street and the X-Day hype might go away pretty quickly. At least that's what happened last year. However, last year we were even in bigger shit, to be honest, because everything was at the bottom. So still, X-Day was being the first in Paris and everything. It was just very good for the multiversx and for EGLD. Okay, keynote, the carbon negative blockchain role in the digital native society. Now, this is a bit of a political agenda for me, and I will tell you why. It's because right now I think we passed a bit this mindset that crypto is bad for environment. It has been proven countless times that it is not bad for the environment. Bitcoin can be used to use the surplus of the energy, blah blah blah, and I think this is important, but I also think that this is more like a European Union political agenda. It is important, it is good, on paper. However, I don't think that that people will buy EGLD because of that. Right now, money will not go in MK. It's all about surviving. Yes. Oh, marketing. 100%. However, would marketing help surviving? That's another question. Now, fireside chat discussion with Sebastian Bourdouja. Okay, we will see what they want, what they are going to talk. Sorry. xPortal and X words. Now, I don't know if they are going to release X words, to be honest. I don't think that X words is something which we need. I don't think that X words is something which is very important to have. Watching the video of X words, I'm not amazed by it, and I do think that what is more important is the X money. Okay, X words. Right now, inflation is high, living is a bit harder. People don't have money. They start not to have money. They started for, I don't know, the last half a year to notice that it's expensive, energy expensive, food is much more expensive, everything's price went up, and I don't know what X word will be here, the topic, but I don't see it very important. X Fabric, that could be important. EGLD have the same path like BTC at the beginning. Yes. And if it continues like that, I will be the happiest on the world. I think I know that many people will be happy and rich. So I hope that you are right. So X Fabric, obviously this is for builders, and I actually had a chat, a podcast with Razvan Statescu. He's a very smart guy. I really liked talking to him, and he said that he's looking forward to X Fabric a lot, because it will be like a standard canvas. You don't have to do everything from scratch, and if you want to build a multiversx, you don't have the resource, like the knowledge, you don't have 5 developers, so on, then it can just help you a lot. So I'm looking forward to X Fabric, and I am very curious to see whether people who are not developers, people who just know a bit about coding. Maybe they wrote some macros in Excel, something like that, if they will be able to use it. So that would be very interesting. X money, as I said, X money. Okay, distribution of the cards we discussed. I'm not happy about that. I hope that it will be a bit different. What I really want from X money, you know what, for this, just to create the suspense, I will switch back to head only. So what I do expect from X money is that obviously we will have a stable coin, which is not USDC, but USDC is also okay. However, I want to use USDC as on the multiversx, just like I can use USDC on Ethereum, USDC on Tron, okay? Because I think for xPortal, the next step would be that you can just send, I mean, to go multi-chain. Maybe that sounds a bit crazy or stupid, I don't know. But I think right now, if you want to wrap your EGLD or your USDC on the multiversx into Ethereum, you will pay a fee of around $100 and something. That's a lot. That's a lot because the Ethereum gas fees are not that expensive right now. And yeah, after the Fed pivot, the price of the market historically always fall. Consider that because before doing middle time predictions. Yes, I actually said that in the beginning that probably there will be a bit of a blood on the street. So what I want to say here is that X money is great. However, we need a bit more, because right now I need, for example, let's say that somebody is paid in USDT or USDC, right? And they are paid in USDC ERC20, so it's on Ethereum, and they want to spend it with the X card. Now, I think it would be a bare minimum, and it would be very, very important, so they can send the ERC20 USDC or USDT to xPortal, so they can spend it from there with the X card. Okay, but I'm looking forward for your comments as well in the chat, and in the meantime I will check if you guys can see me and hear me. Yeah, okay. So that is what I'm thinking would be very important, and I do expect them to do that. I do expect them to have some kind of an upgrade. However, right now, what you need to do if you have USDT or USDC and you want to spend it and you don't want to send it out is the only way is you send it to an exchange, you convert it into EGLD, you send the EGLD to xPortal, you convert the EGLD into USDC on xPortal, and you spend it from there, or you spend directly EGLD, I don't know, or you send $100 of EGLD and you convert it into 30 billion max. I have no idea. However, yeah, this is a bit of a struggle, and I don't think that there will be a big adoption regarding the X cards until that is solved. However, be good marketing they do after X day, if they do, or before the bull run, I have no idea. However, yeah, they will need to kickstart that, I think. Okay, so that was Thursday. Friday, technology, the strongest driver for growth. By the way, if you guys want, we can also check on altcoins or multiversx. On charts, obviously, I can see that, for example, Holoride is tweeting something. With ZoidPay, they are building. They continue to tweet. I think I will need to make a video where we catch up what guys are doing. But if you have any questions, requests, just put it in the chat, because we can check those coins as well. Obviously, this stream is for you guys, not for me. Okay, big tech's integration of the blockchain and its potential. Now this is interesting. Okay, this is now we're talking type of situation. I don't know how good it synchronizes or how compatible it is with with the onboarding the 1 billion. Okay, because I don't think, or maybe it's very challenging to be decentralized, be the disruptor of the money, you know, and in the meantime, you also just operate with the big corporations. Because we have what we can see here. We can see here Google and multiversx, Telecom and multiversx, XLR and multiversx, Tencent Cloud. Those two are very different. Those are blockchains, I mean crypto, and Amazon, AVS, and multiversx. Now, obviously, I am fairly convinced that Google and multiversx, with Google and multiversx, there will be an integration of payment in the Google Pay. That's what I think. I think that since the multiversx acquired the TwistPay and they can actually create digital currency, and they also have central bank approval or certificate or whatever it's called, then multiversx payments or payments which run through the multiversx ecosystem will be integrated in Google Pay. Artificial intelligence, AI, that's a good one. I'm gonna translate it with Google Translate, and I will try to. I hope I will have everything in one place. Export crypto, fiat, stablecoins, and off-ramp, on-ramp, and IBAN. All MVX said will order X money. Yeah, so this is a very good comment from Bogdan, because if you don't have everything, I think, I don't want to say you have nothing, because that wouldn't be true. However, you do need everything in order to be able to serve a very big pool of people, okay? Because we are not the same. Everybody wants something differently. Everybody is used to something different. BlackRock must hear about multiversx to invest in this ecosystem. We will be all millionaires. Yes, if BlackRock buys 1 EGLD and somebody reports on that, we will be millionaires. They don't even need to buy a lot, only for like $20. I think if BlackRock buys for $20, whew, we will all have Lamborghinis and Ferraris or whatever people want. Actually, I'm not even big in sports cars. I would buy a Pagani Zonda though. Okay, let's go forward. So that's what I think about Google. I think Google will be, I mean, multiversx will be integrated into Google Pay. With Telecom, I don't know. I have no idea what will be with Telecom, to be honest. Is it a payments? That can be solved other way as well. I mean, just if we just think a bit about it, if you add your card, the X card, to Apple Pay, you can pay anything. So I don't know what will be with Telecom. I don't think that Telecom wants to make everything decentralized. That's not how big companies work. However, yeah, I'm looking forward to find it out. If you know anything, you guys, then put it in the chat, because I'm curious. XLR and Tencent, we know about that. There were lots of rumors and discussions. Tencent obviously is the game developer. Yeah, probably something there. It's going to be something with Web3, metaverse. We will see how that goes. AWS, Amazon, well, payments. That's what I think. I think it will be the same thing as it was with, I think it was Shopify. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think Shopify was Shopify accepts EGLD, and you can pay there with EGLD, Shopify. So far, I think, to be honest, with these payments and everything, I think the closest, it was ZoidPay. The only thing which was problem there is that there was lots of fees, and there were some monthly fee or my monthly payment, what, 10 euros or something like that, which you just took from your wallet. So I'm not 100% sure why it was, or if that was changed. Obviously, ZoidPay went in another direction, and they have much bigger goals. They just wanted to prove with that virtual card that it is possible. So, and we talk about X card here, and everything, but ZoidPay already had it. Okay, so you could just have a virtual card and you could just use it to pay. obviously these things are a bit bigger. These things are big partnerships perhaps, but yeah, with xCard, even though it's important and even though it's a card, we have crypto cards, lots of them. Okay, and even ByBit has one now, I think. I mean, yes, they have, because I wanted to ask for one, but I can't because they are not available in Dubai. Okay, do you guys already fell asleep? So fintech regulation and investments, we will wrap this up here. The future of fintech is on chain. We will see about that. I'm not skeptic here. I'm not trying to spread FUD, to be honest, but it's a bold statement. Navigating a world of legal regulations, that could be very, very interesting, because from 2024, we have new regulation in the European Union that will impact a lot crypto. However, it will bring lots of clarity in terms of regulations, and that's why banks are allowed from start of 2025 to hold 1 or 2% of their capital in crypto. And that's very important, because those are trillions of dollars. Okay, even if one bank decides that, okay, we will have like, I don't know, 20 million, 50 million dollars of EGLD, that will jump up the price. Can you imagine? Can you imagine that $100,000 created this 15%? Do you imagine that? Or can you imagine if a bank decides that they will just buy EGLD for 50 million because they allocated, I don't know, 500 million to buy crypto, and they just pick 10, and you know, money will just flow in? Can you imagine the FOMO? People will just feel and they will just buy in. It will be amazing. Would be amazing. Probably, maybe it happens. I don't know. Just remember that you heard it here first. Okay, maybe the old Twitter, the X, will collaborate with multiversx. That will be awesome if the Musk hear about this technology. I don't know. I will be honest with you guys. Considering what Musk did with Tesla, with X Space, even with Twitter, I don't know if he allocates time to multiversx. It's not because here a bit late, catch up. It's not because you know, it's not a good project or anything, but I think Elon Musk, if he were to team up with a project, that would be Ethereum. That's my honest opinion. However, anything can happen. I mean, I think last year for Halloween, Elon Musk was in Romania. You know, I'm just saying, maybe, probably Benny has some connections there. The Minister of Technology is very close with the multiversx team, so I'm hoping. We need only one tweet, by the way. Okay, builders of the sustainable future. This is great. A bit of political agenda again. The rise of AI-enabled Web3 projects. I am very curious about this. However, I think that we kind of suppressed the AI hype. However, as anytime, it can just come back. The X25 product spotlight. I don't know what is that. Spatial computing, the future of metaverse. Now, I am interested about that because I think that they will bring up the quantum computing. Okay, recognizing excellence. Progress on future of technology tracks DeFi, AI infrastructure and the dev tooling. Payments, mobile apps powered by Encode Club. Yeah, that's I think that is going to be a wrap up. Progress on gaming and metaverse tracks. Yeah, that would be interesting. However, I don't think that many people will be interested about that. Gaming is coming very strong. I am focusing a lot on gaming because I think that it will be a huge industry. I saw a couple of games. For example, on Thursday, I had a chat with Fusionist. They are huge and they are coming with lots of experience from gaming. Before that, I had a chat with Gunzilla Games. It looks great. It's excellent. It's not like it's not like they show some trials, which is very nice, and then and then the gameplay is shit. They only show gameplays on trailers, which is, yeah, pretty amazing. It is something like Call of Duty, by the way. So I highly recommend you guys to check it out. Okay, and closing party. That is what everyone is waiting for. So to wrap it up, and since you guys didn't send me any comments whether you want to request any altcoins to check, I think X money will be announced on X day. I do hope so. I do think that they will need to work a lot, but I also do think that they just saved all the big announcements, all the big developments for X day. So I think there will be like lots of announcements. Probably also the project builders will have lots of announcements to make, and I hope that we will learn a lot about what they are going to do and what they are trying to develop. And yeah, that was all for today. Hope you guys like this this stream, and I hope that we do this more often. I mean, obviously, as everything is to start to grow, you know, trends, price, because let's be honest, the Bitcoin's price, the crypto market has a very big effect on engagement. And I think the one thing which I would like to tell you guys, those who are watching, is that just stick here, you know, bear with me, and I think it will be good. I do think it will be good. I don't think that it will be good in the short term. We will see some blood on the streets. We will have very, very complicated and tough nights. However, I think that yeah, we already see the light at the end of the tunnel. Thank you, everyone. Have a nice evening. Have a nice weekend. And actually, I see you tomorrow, because tomorrow on Twitter I will have a giveaway, 1 EGLD. I mean, it's not from me, but I asked giveaway for you guys. So make sure that you check on Twitter, because you can win 1 EGLD worth of something. Tomorrow, everything will be revealed. I'm in German. I cannot be at X day. Well, sorry to hear that. Yeah. Keep it up. Good job tonight. Thank you very much. Sorry for lagging. I think I'm out of practice, so I will have to do this again a bit more often to, you know, just catch up to the rhythm. Thank you again, and goodbye. I couldn't find the end stream button, by the way. Bye, guys.